Hello and welcome back to Crackful Gaming and more Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands. Let's get into it. Okay, dog meat. Let's go find this Scrab Rothschild. To be honest, I'm kind of impressed folks here are still awake. It's awfully late. Let's go find the scribe, talk to him, and I don't know, maybe try and get some rest. I'm not sure if I can sleep though. Ugh. I was awfully annoyed at Dr. Lee, but honestly it was a horrible situation we were all in. I think I'm gonna cut her some slack in the future. This is Railways Underground. Hey, you know what? I'm kind of impressed. Like above ground, out in that courtyard, it's just sort of like an above average blasted out fortress, but down here, it's actually kind of impressive. Also, what the hell is that? I mean, it's a giant robot, obviously, but I wonder if that thing works. Alright, let's find this Scrub Rothschild.
Outsiders in the Citadel. Such a pleasure. May I start by saying that I am sorry for your loss. I was acquainted with your father many years ago. The world has lost one of its few remaining visionaries.
Thank you for your sympathy. Honestly, it hasn't hit me yet, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Think nothing of it. Now, Dr. Lee has explained your predicament. You need to locate some Vault-Tec equipment?
Yeah, I need to find a G.E.C.K.
Really? A pity. You won't find one here. It may be possible to locate one, however.
You know how I can find one?
Possibly. I'm afraid I won't be able to assist you directly. The news Dr. Lee has brought will require me to be elsewhere. I can, however, give you access to an old pre-war computer from Vault-Tec. It may have the information you need.
You'll find the terminal in the archives in the A-Ring.
Thank you for the help.
You are welcome. If you require further assistance, I may be able to help.
Alright, dog meat, let's go find the A-Ring, wherever the hell that is. They got a pretty good workshop in here, but I don't know what that holotape is, but honestly, it's not any of my business. I suspect it might be just in another part of the building. Or it could just be right here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, DC area vault listing. Oh, that's more vaults than I realized might be in the area. Well, let's start at the top, work our way down, I guess. Vault 76, equipment issuances. Construction, oh, they built an entire vault in 4 years. 500 occupants. Total duration of 20 years. That's really short. Huh. I guess that explains why there's only 500 occupants. No non-standard equipment. Okay, next. 87. Equipment issuances. Damn, they got that thing built just in time. Less than a year, I think, if I remember my history correctly. Yikes. Bunch of redacted information here. However, they did have a G.E.C.K. Hope it's still there. This project assignment. No. Oh, whatever that was aired out. Okay. You know what? I got to. I have to look. I know they didn't have a G.E.C.K, but... well, that's been corrupted as well. Huh. What about project goals? Restricted. We were just sort of taught that the vaults were to keep humanity alive. Turns out they weren't entirely necessary, but... weird that that be restricted. Okay, well, maybe we'll look at the rest some other time. Now, it is 4:30 in the morning. I'm guessing Rothschild has probably gone to sleep. What do you say we find somewhere to just... not sleep, because I don't think I can, but try and relax for a bit. Yeah.
Hail.
Hi. Maybe there's a cafeteria or something around we can just sit in. That's that workshop. Let me take a quick look around the workshop. Due to power harbor, just laying out in the open. Okay. Well, the only way to get in here is be invited in or be a member of their order, so probably safe enough, to be honest. You know what? Let's go back outside, set up the tent, get at least a few hours sleep. Through it. Well, Dogmeat and I got a couple hours of shut-eye. Wasn't the best sleep, but whatever. At least it's some sleep. Let's see if we can find Scribe Rothschild and ask him about Vault 87. Interesting to see this place when the sun's up. Ah, yeah.
Hail.
I'm sorry. That's your idea of a shooting range? Your backdrop isn't even like fully intact. Okay. I knew I literally grew up under a rock, but that's... I'm not walking behind those. Wow. You're sparring, that's the point. Using cinder blocks as the backdrop for a shooting range. With lasers. God, I hope they've powered down those weapons somehow.
Yes. And I told you that in order to compensate for last Thursday's mishap, there would be some complications.
Wait till they're done talking.
I'm dealing with it.
Rothschild, old friend, you're a brilliant technician. But this old man's patience is wearing thin. I want a full status report in 3 hours.
Oh, very well. Now please. A giant robot to fix,
There's a problem in the cooling system. I'm not sure what it is, but I'll take a look.
Elder Lions. Outsiders in the Citadel. Such a pleasure. Ah, you're back. You need something else now.
Yeah, I hope I won't take up too much of your time, but apparently Vault 87 has a G.E.C.K, but the computer didn't have anything about its location.
Ah, well, that much I believe I can help with. Step over here for a moment. I'll show you where it is.
Oh. Good to know you've already located it. That's extremely helpful.
I made a bit of progress with Slime's locomotion capacity, but now his IFF system is unpredictable.
Damn it. Well, he's not loaded, but I still don't like the idea of him viewing us all as targets. See if you can lock it down.
This map shows the locations of all known vaults in the local area. Vault 87 has been highlighted for you. There. Entrance to Vault 87 will be particularly difficult for you, I'm afraid.
Why? What's difficult about it?
The area is highly irradiated. Lethal
I didn't do it.
levels are all around the entrance. Gaining direct access will be quite impossible.
There's got to be another way in, though, right? Got to be something.
You share your father's determination, it seems. And in this case, you are correct. There may well be another way. Vault 87 is located very close to the site of Lamplight Caverns. It is entirely probable that the vault may be entered from within the caves.
Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. I'm gonna have to go there myself. I'm sure the folks up at Big Town can tell me how to find Little Lamplight.
The Brotherhood simply cannot spare the resources necessary to investigate the area. Perhaps you may be more successful. If you do find anything, please return here so that we may decide how best to proceed.
Well, thank you for your help, Scrap.
I wish we could do more, but the Brotherhood potentially faces a very pressing, very real threat in the Enclave. All of my
believe
efforts
me, I
must
know.
now be devoted to assessing the threat they may pose to us. I'm sure you understand.
I do. Okay, Dogmeat, let's go pack up the tent, figure out what our next steps are. Obviously, we need to get the Big Town, see if we can figure out where Lamplight is. And then from there, head to Lamplight. But I'd also like to get the truck back, and that's over by Rivets. Truck would make things easier, so that's probably going to be our first. Okay, we got the tent all packed up, and yeah, step one is getting the truck from Rivet City. However, that does mean we're going to have to be careful not to get too close to Project Purity. In addition to the location of Vault 87, I guess just being close to that big map we have there, downloaded the coordinates to a bunch of other vaults. We've got 106 over here, 108, and then up in the top we got 92. I think right now the priority's got to be 87, but I think it's worth checking out those other vaults at some point, see if there's anyone in there. See what's going on. I'm honestly a little concerned about the whole, you know, mission and assignment for the vaults being restricted. That's really weird to me. Yeah, looks like we can just use this huge bridge here that is surprisingly intact to get across the river. And then we could probably just follow the river down, like the first time we did go into Rivet City. I am curious as to what that view would have been like before everything got destroyed. Even now, I mean, that monument is impressive. See Project Purity from here. Be really careful when we're passing by that. Want to make sure we don't get seen by any Enclave troops. I wouldn't object to downing a few more of them, but that doesn't mean I want to attract their attention without a good reason. Okay. Whoa, that's super mutants. Now let's get this sniper rifle out, see if we can deal with them. Yeah, Dogmeat, don't even try. I don't know what I'm hitting, but I'm not hitting mutants. Oh wow, I don't know what I was shooting at there. Got him. Okay. I think we should probably get back down to the river as soon as we can. I don't really want to be cutting through the interior. Likely to have a lot more super mutants. Might be Mirelurks up by the river. Might be super mutants too, but probably fewer of them at least. Oh, we got one of these things. Yeah, we got another one up ahead. That's fine. Oh, and we got more super mutants. Damn it. Alright, let's see if we can get these super mutants in here. One down. Catch my breath and try for the other one. Okay. It's a lousy shot, but we'll give it a try. I'm hitting the building. There we go. At least I got his attention. Got him. Okay, let's grab their gear. When we get to Rivet City, we'll probably have to stop in. See if I can get some more 5mm ammo. I have plenty left, but whoa! Grab another super unit. I was saying, use about a quarter of my 5mm ammo. Might need a lot more of it. I do prefer my lever actions, but I can't deny how good that bolt carbine is at getting through armor. With the drain cells, I don't use energy weapons anyways. I got ammo over here. Let's grab that. God damn. That is so gross. But I can't afford to be squeamish when it comes to collecting resources. Oh, good. You know, I keep picking up those empty stim packs, thinking maybe I can eventually figure out how to make my own. But so far, not so much. Yeah, what did you have? Very helpful, actually. My assault carbine used for repairs. I used it quite a bit. Nah, it's fine, and I got plenty of weapon kits. I'll just end up selling that one. Also try and get some more 20 gauge ammo if possible. Alright, boy, let's get to Rivet City, do some shopping, and get the truck. Look like anything's moved back into this place. The dead super mutants still appear to be here. Okay, that's new. That definitely wasn't there last time. Hey, so they are fortifying the exterior of the place. Great. Rivet City security is probably going to be pissed. Yeah. Well, one thing at a time. Get the G.E.C.K. Figure it out from there. Alright, well, thanks for the information. A big help. I owe you one. Glad to see things are doing a little better here since the first time I met you. Well, let's go, dog meat. Back to the truck and figure things out from there. So, according to... I'm late again already. According to the folks... Big Town... Little lamp place just over here, which, yeah, that's pretty close to Vault 87. I could probably walk it from where I am now. But I think I'm going to head back to Megaton, make as much ammo as I can, maybe get some supplies from Moira and head out from there. Get a good night's sleep while we're at it, too. Yeah. Go home and figure things out from there. Excuse me. Well, Dogmeat and I managed to get a decent night's sleep, and bought some supplies from Moira, made a ton of ammo. But I think more importantly, this morning when I woke up, I noticed this.
This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is...
Yeah. Already lost my father, and now my childhood best friend's in danger. I know we're supposed to be looking for a G.E.C.K. That's gonna have to wait. The Enclave may or may not know about the G.E.C.K. Even if they do know about it, can't do anything without it, so I figure I got some time. Honestly, I'm not sure I ever expected to be going back. Don't know how they're gonna welcome me, if at all. Definitely killed some people trying to get out, and I don't think it matters that it was self-defense. They might not see it that way. Amada's in trouble. I'm gonna go help her. Ugh. Gotta admit though, buddy, I'm nervous. Think. Yeah. Have to admit though, lots happened since I left the vault, but I will never forget seeing this view for the first time. Not afraid to admit, it was intimidating. You're right, I'm stalling. Come on. Let's go into the vault. Let's see what's going on. There's that big metal door. Yeah, I know, it's noisy. And slow. What the hell? I know I said, I hurt some people on the way out. Definitely killed a couple, but this person... Jim wasn't lying there dead when I left, and these barriers weren't here either. What the hell happened here?
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined.
Maybe, maybe not. Look, Officer Gomez, I just need to talk to Amada. I know I'm probably not your favorite person at the moment. You sent a message. Need to talk to her.
Amada's message? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake. She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now.
What sort of trouble do you mean?
Let me bring you up to speed. It seems like it's been a mighty long time. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of crap, if you'll pardon my language.
I've heard far worse since I left the vault. Honestly, I think my dad'd be horrified to know what happened just because he decided to leave. If he was still alive, that is.
I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. Matter of fact, A lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here forever? Well, the
Safe is a
overseer
relative
didn't
term.
like that one bit and started cracking down on that sort of thought. Guess he didn't plan on you coming back.
So what are we going to do now?
I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea.
Not the
I bet
worst
those
idea I've
rebels
heard.
would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you.
I can't walk away. I gotta go see what this is all about. I'm not accepting blame for what happened here, but my father and I leaving definitely set events in motion, so it's only right that I try to help clean up the mess.
Well, okay. Just be careful down here. The vault's changed, I tell you.
I can tell there's a dead body in the next room. You know, dog, I suspect I'm gonna have to be careful who sees me here. Yeah, let's let Officer Gomez clear the way, and then... Yeah, let's get into the stealth suit. Not gonna start trying to sneak my way through just now, but I might have to.
Uh-oh. Wait here. This doesn't look good.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
They gave him a gun?
You gonna lock me up like you did to Broch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule.
Stay back.
The tunnel snakes are idiots.
Taylor,
Oh.
stop shooting, damn it!
What the hell? I wouldn't point that thing at me.
Don't you know enough to stay away?
Clearly not. What happened down here?
I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting, her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore.
Sorry to hear that. You almost shot Freddy. He's an idiot, but that doesn't mean he deserves to be shot.
I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't.
Then you
I
probably
just
should
wanted
be
to scare
holding
him
that
off.
gun.
But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels.
Get a weapon, I get it. Be careful with that gun. If you didn't mean to fire, that means you don't know what you're doing with holding that thing. I have to go now.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me, officer. Okay, dog meat, that settles it. We're gonna be careful who sees us from now on. Got him on guard duty. He's definitely not qualified. We were at a shooting range down there. Not in the reactor, you understand, but close to it. The tunnel snakes are apparently with the rebels. This is Butch.
Hey.
If he says anything stupid, go ahead and bite him, but don't kill him.
Damn. Look who's come waltzing back into the vault. It takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us.
Yeah. Hate you too, Butch. What kind of help do you need?
What sort of help do you think I mean? You must have heard about the changes since you left, right? The deaths, the lies, the whole overseer lockdown thing?
I'm only
Ringing
learning
any
about that
bells?
now. Oh,
Man, they'd have
not
rushed
really.
in here long ago if they didn't know I stole one of their guns from when they issued martial law. Anyway, you gotta help us get out of here. You gotta help me get out of here.
Butch, they don't need to rush in here. Gun or not, they have you contained. Don't worry, I'm trying to help the entire vault.
Man, screw the entire vault. What about me?
You're
Even these
part of the
rebels
vault?
just want the option to go outside for lousy trading and stuff. I just want to get the hell out of here for good. Why stay here and be stuck as a barber for my entire life when I could go out there and make my own choices?
What do you think you're gonna do outside, Butch?
I'll start a gang, of course. Why, it'll be the toughest, coolest, badassest gang the Wasteland's ever seen. Hey, play your cards right, maybe I'll even let you join it, huh?
Not a chance in hell. You have no idea how many gangs of idiot raiders there are out there. You'd just be another drop in the bucket and probably shot by the Brotherhood of Steel.
Well, they ain't seen nothing like me yet. Butcher's gonna take that wasteland by storm.
Whatever you say, Butch. I gotta go find Amada.
Catch you later. Maybe.
Where's dog meat? Yeah, I'm really concerned about the people carrying guns in this vault.
Hi, Susie. Hi, Chrissy. Any stories from the weirdo dorm? Terrible. I can't believe I have to share a dorm
I'll
with
leave
old
them to
lady
their
Palmer.
privacy.
How creepy is that?
See,
I remember
Amada's
you
gotta be around
said,
here
yeah.
somewhere. Hey, there you
Oh
are.
my god, you're back! You got my message and actually came back.
I came as soon as I heard you're in trouble.
Oh, thank you. Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight.
I probably wouldn't have made it out here alive without your help, Amada. That's the least I can do to help out now.
I just wish we could have saved more people. Jonas and the
Yeah.
Hannons and so many others died
Feel
that
pretty,
night.
feel pretty proud
It was
of my
bad
part
enough they
in that.
died because my father was trying to keep the door closed. But then I found out it was all to protect a lie. I found out the vault wasn't always closed. They've lied to us about it for our entire lives.
Yeah, they definitely have. In fact, sorry I didn't tell you about that on the way out, but when security arrived so quickly I didn't have a chance. But yeah, I found an old vault suit outside.
I heard we sent a couple of scouts outside long ago. Maybe the suit was theirs. The vault was open for a while, but for some reason they closed it off when we were babies and everyone swore to deny it had ever happened. But then Jonas died, and they're keeping us locked in here, all to protect that fantasy of remaining untainted by the outside world.
Sounds like he's gone kind of power wild and needs to be stopped.
You're absolutely right. It's not like we want to abandon the vault or anything. Well, Butch does, but he's too big a coward to go out on his own. Most of us had accepted that the outside was certain death, and things would always stay the same down here. But now we know they don't have to be. After all, it was enough to get you and your dad to leave, so there must be something good out there.
I didn't have much choice about leaving, honestly. What happened that night after I left?
The real problems came after you two left. The injured had nobody to turn to since our doctor had run off and his assistant had died. Now, we've got to rely on that old Mr. Handy for most of our medical needs.
That thing
He
can't
hasn't
cut a
exactly
cake.
got the best bedside manner. Ever had an examination from someone with cold, metal pincers? You don't want to.
Well, the good news is, if you can open the vault up for trade, there is a dock just down the road. His bedside manner sucks too, but he can cut a cake. Yeah, I think I know what has to happen here.
I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this.
father and his guards have to be stopped, and I'm gonna stop them, but I'm gonna try and do it without violence.
You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just, please don't do anything rash or hurt him, all right?
I know I hurt some people leaving here, but you know that's not my style. I didn't have a lot of choice that night. I'm gonna try to avoid hurting your father or anyone else.
I should have remembered. I was just worried. I don't know, maybe your time outside had changed you. Thanks. And
Kinda
good
did.
luck talking to him. Let me know when you change his mind.
So gross. Don't you wish it could be just Butch instead? Not really. I mean, sure he's cool, but I don't really like him like that, you know? I'm just glad
You just
you're
told
here
Butch
too.
cool?
Later. Good to see you.
What the hell?
How may I serve you, mistress?
Andy, what the hell happened?
Another patient. What's it to be, eh? Appendectomy? Tonsillectomy? Hysterectomy?
Andy, what happened? You're soaked in blood.
Ah, yes, a rather unfortunate incident. In all the commotion, Miss Beatrice suffered a rather bad sprain in her left toe. The big one. Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate. The leg.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry to say the operation was...
You can't cut a cake.
Not a, success.
They made you doctor. I'm still stuck on they made you doctor.
But of course, with your father's departure from the vault and Jonas's untimely demise, the overseer had to take swift action. And so he named me the new vault medical practitioner. A marvelous decision, if I do say so myself. I am fully equipped, after all.
I think your patient would disagree. Yeah, I'm just gonna back away slowly. I have to go now.
Of course. Don't let me keep you.
God, poor Beatrice. That dog meat, let's hope Andy can't open that. I mean, I know for a fact he can, but... Yes. Okay, the overseer's probably up in his office. I think the easiest way to get to that would be go back the way we came. Yeah, get back to the atrium. Try to get up there without being seen. Now, this stealth suit's good. Hopefully it's good enough to get us through. And, they don't seem to care about a dog wandering the halls. Okay. Definitely hoping to avoid a fight. Yeah, the overseer's office is just the other side of that window. I don't see him in there, though. Excuse me, dog meat. I suspect this path's going to be guarded. We're going to be careful. Even with the suit. Yeah, it's guarded. Even with the suit, I'm not the best at stealth. Well, I'll be darned. Doesn't that just make things a lot easier? It can be hard to talk to, so let me just glance through a magazine real quick. Yeah. Now let's just let him come to us. Hi.
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just
God, I hate
slink back
you.
in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted.
Tainted? You're the one who had Jonas murdered.
I assume you're talking about the unpleasantness when you left? Yes? Jonas and your father were endangering the future success of this vault and the safety of its residents. I did what I had to do to keep them from destroying all we had achieved here.
I wasn't even
I only
involved in
wish
that.
I
You
could have
tried to kill
prevented it
me.
from happening at all.
Don't try to justify your murders and lies. They were never a threat. Neither was I. Guards tried to kill me just because my father's daughter, you jackass.
Spoken like someone who's never had to make difficult decisions. Like someone who's never had to lead.
Oh,
Jonas
you have
was
no
leaving
idea
with
what
your
I've been up
father.
to.
Their departure would lead to others leaving as well. And before you know it, half of the vault would be gone. And then our home, the last safe, pure bastion of humanity, would be reduced to a lonely handful of aging holdouts.
I like the way you hit on the word
too few to
pure.
continue.
Your vault doesn't have to stay isolated to keep its residents safe. The town just down the road that's welcoming and safe.
And what makes you so certain about that?
I've been out
I
there.
can't imagine you're still so naive after spending time in that hell outside. None of them know what the outside is like, and most of them would die out there. Then the rest of us inside would eventually die out too. I won't risk all of our lives just for a few people's passing fancy of taking a wasteland vacation. I hope you can understand that.
Rebels are upset because you lied to them. You know what it's like out there. Yeah, it's dangerous, but there are ways to safeguard against those dangers.
They have to understand that we did that to keep them from going outside and getting killed. To keep them from making the same mistake our generation did when we were their age. Some of us already lost loved ones out there long ago. We won't lose any more today.
You lost a lot of people in here. Yeah, I think I know what has to happen here to help your vault, because things are going badly.
To fix what you started? Go ahead and humor me.
Rebels are right. I don't think you have any choice anymore. I think you need to open the vault for trade at the very least.
Oh, do you? What makes you think you know how better to protect this vault?
You were hitting on purity earlier. That's not great, but realistically, you simply don't have a choice anymore. Look at the sheer number of people that have died just since I left. You can't stay isolated forever.
I admit, in the 200 years since the war, our numbers have dwindled a little. But we have enough genetic diversity for a few more generations. My God, you're right. We won't last another 100 years, whether or not we get supplies from the outside. We're the last bastion of pure humanity.
Ew.
And we're doomed.
Humanity isn't about pure genetics, but hope. We have books that talk to us about the dangers of racial purity. I don't know if you ever read them, but you clearly didn't understand them.
I wish I could share your optimism, but I suppose you have a point in your blathering way. My way won't save our vault's mission, but if I let them contact the outside world, I might be able to save its inhabitants. But I'm not the one to lead them in that. I'm stepping down as overseer. I'll tell Amata that I can think of no more appropriate leader than she.
Well, he's moving with a purpose. Let's go, dog meat. I'm honestly stunned I made it through that without punching the man. Yeah, this way. Wow, he is really moving. The place has taken a turn since my 10th birthday.
It's good to see you again.
I'm a little surprised you didn't shoot the overseer.
Amata, everyone, listen closely. After a discussion with your friend, I've made an important decision.
Unfortunate posture.
In my attempts to keep us all safe, I have been perhaps overzealous. Lives have been lost, but perhaps worse than that, lives have been stopped. And in my attempts to keep you safe, I have kept you from growing up. I know I have made these mistakes, and I would make them again if I had to do so. That is why I cannot remain your overseer.
Father!
Amata, I appoint you overseer in my place. You've proven you have what it takes to make hard choices for the good of the vaults. I'm just sorry I didn't understand that earlier. Consider it one of many mistakes I've made.
Thank you, Father. I'll do my best to keep us all safe, inside the vault and beyond.
You're welcome, my dear. And now, if you'll excuse me, I feel quite worn down. We'll deal with the details soon, in private. Until then, I'm sure there are people waiting to congratulate you.
You did it! I just heard. My father says he's stepping down as overseer. He won't tell me why, but I have to assume it's something you said to him.
I just had a little talk with him, explained a few things. He was actually quite civil. I didn't even try to punch him.
You and him? Civil? I expected you to change out in the wasteland, but not that much. But I guess we'll all be learning a bit about the outside now, won't we? As the new overseer, I'm planning on opening the vault. This time, for good. It's a bright new day for the vault, but I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change.
Well, whatever it is, if I can help, I'm glad to help.
I know you are. And on behalf of the vault, I thank you for all you've done. But there are still many who blame you for everything that happened. So I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the vault, you have to go.
I'm not going to pretend I'm happy about that, but I understand. I'm divisive down here, I get it. Can't have that right now. Look, just down the road from the opening of the vault, there's a place called Megaton. I live there. I'm not there all the time, but I live there. The people know me there. Good people there. Goodbye, Amata.
We can never really thank you enough for everything you've done. It's not much, but take this with you to remember us by. It'll be a while before we're actually ready to go outside. But once the vault is stable again, maybe we'll see you out there. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. But with luck, we'll meet again.
Yeah, I hope so. Ready to go, dog meat? Somehow I don't think I'll be coming back through this gate again. Yeah, that definitely had the feel of finality. Let's go home, buddy. Go home. And that's where we're going to end things for today. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. So long.